We are live. Welcome back to the Watford Way today for another live match watch along. My voice is going ever so slightly, so I do apologise if I start losing my voice throughout this stream today. But of course, we're here about to watch Hull City versus Watford. Watford playing away at the MKM Stadium today, and yeah, hopefully we won't get that meme where we're getting mauled by the Tigers, as has been going around on social media quite a lot lately. I'll take through the Watford team now. The players are just walking out right in front of me now, as well at the stadium. Quite a lot of Watford fans travelled today as well in the freezing cold weather. Winters have started here in the UK, and yeah, it certainly feels like it today. It's absolutely freezing. Yeah, the team news is as follows. So it's unchanged from midweek, but I think the interesting thing to talk about is the fact that Ben Hamer has kept his place in the Watford team today. So Daniel Batten returns to the bench, obviously, after his suspension. Um, but yeah, Ben Hamer retains his place in the Watford team, which I find very interesting indeed. Blair and Ismail obviously unhappy with Daniel Batman's antics in the past few weeks, which is completely understandable. I think a lot of Watford fans are frustrated about it as well. Um, so yeah, let's see what happens. Hopefully, Watford will pick up the 3 points or at least get a decent result. I would absolutely take a draw in this game. But ultimately, Watford do want to be aiming to get into them player positions. We do have to be picking up 3 points away from home more regularly. And yeah, hopefully we can start by doing that today. Buzzing Hornet is in chat. I got a feeling we'll win 2-1 today. Stephen from Singapore. 11 p.m. here, fans since 1982. It's a pleasure to have you here, Stephen, today. And yeah, hopefully we'll win this game very comfortably indeed. In the UK, unfortunately, we don't actually have access to Hive Live itself, but I do have an alternative way to view the game. So I will probably be a couple of minutes behind real time. But yeah, I do apologise for that. But in the UK, for 3 p.m. kickoff, there's the stupid blackout rule, which obviously means we can't view 3 p.m. matches. Yeah, I do have access to a alternative way of viewing the game, so I'll be watching along with you, albeit a minute or so behind real time in this match. But yeah, great to have you here today, Stephen. And I'll run you through the starting 11 and substitute bench today. I've got it on my phone in front of me here. So it's Ben Hamer in goal, Wesley Hugh and Ryan Porteous as our two centre backs. We've got Jamal Lewis in the team, Jake Livermore, Mileta Rajovic, Ismail Kone, Ken Stemmer, Yasser Espria, Edu Kayembe, and Ryan Andrews. And as mentioned earlier, that is unchanged from the midweek victory over Norwich City. Um, so yeah, very interesting stuff indeed. And again, as I mentioned earlier, very interesting stuff that Ben Hamer has retained his place in the team. Daniel Batman's clearly got a lot of work to do to gain Valerian Ismail's trust again and actually gain the trust of the Watford supporters really generally, because I think he's lost that in recent weeks as well. So yeah, a long road back for Daniel Bachmann, which is a shame because I think in general he's a good goalkeeper. I think he's a good shot stopper. The other side to his game, not so much. I think he can get a bit hot-headed at times, a bit angry when he needs to stay calm, he needs to stay composed. And I don't think at the moment he's shown me he's capable of doing that, which is a shame. And maybe Watford will look to get a new goalkeeper to compete with Bachmann in January. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, we used to have Maduka Okoye, who was at the club. We brought in quite a lot of money actually, and I think he's now at Udinese, isn't he? So a lot of work to do on what to do in regards to transfers. And yeah, they're showing the team right now on my screen as well. As I just mentioned, Ben Hamer in goal. I think Jamal Lewis is growing into himself as well at the moment. Ryan Andrews, obviously, Jeremy Gaffney has got injured, which means Andrews will have the opportunity to play a lot more football. Yeah, looks to be a good crowd at Hull City today as well. Actually, they wear very similar colours to Watford, albeit they're more orange and yellow, aren't they? But yeah, their kits do look a little bit similar to us, orange and black, and we yellow and black. And Watford actually wearing that light blue away strip today. I'm just waiting for the camera to pan to the Watford fans in the ground, wherever they may be. I think we're just in the corner over there from what I can see. Yeah, it's absolutely freezing cold today. It's only just above freezing outside my house, actually. And yeah, they did forecast a little bit of snow as well. So an exciting start to the winter indeed. Yeah, much more happy sitting here watching see you guys and being outside in the freezing cold up in Hull. Albeit I'm sure if Watford wins today, it'll be a fantastic moment. Obviously, the last away win was away at Swansea City a few weeks back, which was very, very good indeed. And yeah, it seems like I'm quite far behind. So it's only just the game's only just kicking off on my screen here. Unless the players were slightly late walking out, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, as I mentioned, in the UK, we don't have access to Hive Live for 3 p.m. games because of the blackout. And actually, no, it's not too bad. I think I'm only about a minute behind. Um, yeah, it's not as bad as I thought. But yeah, here we go. Hull City with the ball, just down this right hand side here. Ken Sema getting back defending for Watford. I'm just gonna get Hull's team up as well, albeit I don't know too many of their players. Let's take a look at Hull City's team. And if you are watching the stream today, let me know where you're watching from, where in the world you're watching from. I would very much like to know. Obviously, I'm here in the UK. We've had Stephen from Singapore on earlier. So yeah, let's have a look at Hull City's team. Ozan Tufan is on the bench, by the way. Oh, and an early save there for Ben Hamer. I'm not sure who that was for Hull. A header straight at Ben Hamer. He parried it away and an early bit of goalkeeping there for Watford 1 minute into this match. Um, a long range shot there from Hull City. It looks like they're shooting on the side. I think Norwich had the same tactics where they knew obviously we were playing a weakened goalkeeper in goal. And yeah, I'm just watching this back now. So it's in from the left, crossed in, headed down by the number 15 for Hull. Ben Hamer probably could have claimed that actually himself, but he did parry it away. Not into a danger area. It was a good parry, but I do feel like he could have maybe held on to the ball a bit better. But yeah, a very attacking start there for Hull City. Let's get back to what I was looking at here. So it's Allsop in goal. In terms of any players, Watford fans would know Ozan Tufan is on the bench. Ozan Tufan wasn't a very popular figure at Watford. He looked very unfit, let's just say. I won't say any more than that, so I'll get into trouble. Yeah, he did look very unfit indeed, Ozan Tufan. The Lap is a great player. Allsop in goal, I rate for Hull. Scott Twine, I mentioned in my match preview, I think is a really good pickup from them. And I think generally they had a pretty good transfer window, Hull. And Philogene as well is probably their best player at the moment. So yeah, I think Hull had a pretty good window. I know a lot of people are very complimentary about them in the summer. Yeah, I believe they spent quite a bit of money as well. Siri is in chat. Hello, my friend. How you doing? He said, "Let's go." Sergio from Spain. Hello, Sergio. How are you doing? VJ is in chat as well. The coldest place I have ever been was actually an away trip to Hull's old ground. Well, the coldest match I've ever been to was also against Hull City at Vicarage Road last Christmas. So it was Boxing Day last year. The wind was so strong. It was awful. It was raining. It was cold. It was miserable. The game was boring. So yeah, last year Boxing Day, I think it was against Hull City. Yeah, that was again probably the coldest match I've ever been to personally. I've not been to too many matches up north myself, so I can't comment on going up north to matches too much. Yeah, last year I should say was definitely the coldest match I've ever been to. Um, Hi Theo, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Looks like you're a Hull City fan. Let me know your thoughts on Hull City this season. BJ says Tufan was a terribly overweight player, but was excellent in Turkey. Yeah, that's essentially what I was trying to say, BJ. Yeah, he wasn't very good at Watford, was he? He did look very unfit, a bit like Keenan Davis last season, actually. Clearly very talented, but yeah, just quite unfit generally. So a bit of a shame, but I think Tufan has doing relatively well at Hull from what I've seen, which is good to see. He scored a few goals last season anyway. But yeah, I'm not sure how it's been getting on this season. Um, so yeah, hello Theo, how you doing? Owen is in chat as well. Hello Owen, how you doing, my friend? Uh, Fabian Bitusa, Yasser Espria. We do love Yasser Espria, Fabian. Obviously, he scored the winning goal against Norwich City in midweek. and I'm sure I'll touch on the Norwich game in a few minutes' time as well. Let me know if you went to the Norwich game. Of course, I did. I was freezing cold, but yeah, it was worth making the journey midweek. The first 15 minutes or so wasn't very good, to say the least. Watford conceded 2 goals early on. But yeah, it was worth making the journey, and especially to see Yasser Asprilla score again. It's very good. Um, and you're from Colombia, Fabian. Wow, very interesting. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have a wide variety of people watching today. I am actually watching the match for you. I do have the match on in front of me today. I'm probably about a minute behind real time, but I do have the match on. Here's Ken Sema down the left-hand side into Jamal Lewis, who's in the whole City penalty area. Looking to get across in the box here. Back with Ken Sema. Ismail Kone on the ball now. Out with Ryan Porteous, who spreads it wide to the right-hand side. Watford trying to get into the whole City box. Oh, could have had a shot there, Jake Livermore. Plays it back. Watford in the ascendancy here at the moment. Jamal Lewis. Back out left to Ken Sema. Go on, Ken. Drive in the box. Looking to get across the way. He doesn't. He delays it. He crosses it in. Here's Rajovic. He takes a touch. Oh, just over by Ismail Kone, and that should have been a goal for Watford. What a fantastic opportunity that was. Really well worked, actually. Good hold-up play by Mileta Rajovic. And Ismail Kone didn't have a lot of time. Um, yeah, if that was me, I would say you should be getting that on target at least. If not, that should be going in the back of the net, really. So a massive opportunity there for Watford early on. Goodness me. Wow. And yeah, Watford 6 minutes in with the best chance so far. Theo says, "Will I be watching the Euro draw later?" It depends what time it is. If it's during the stream, I can put it on. But yeah, if it's after at 5 p.m., that's when I'll be ending the stream. But yeah, I know the Euro 2024 draws today, and I think the FA Cup third round draw might be this weekend as well, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, a lot of draws going on in regards to football matches today. And of course, I'll keep an eye on all the other scores in the Premier League and the Championship as well. Leicester City got a late win early on. I don't know if you guys have seen Harry Winks scoring late on for Leicester to beat Preston at North End. Was it Preston? I can't remember. I think it was Preston. But yeah, very unlucky there from Watford, and very unlucky from Ismail Kone. Obviously, he scored during the week. And yeah, here we go. Driving forward, here's Yasser Asprilla. Runs away from a few Hull City players. He's still with Yasser Asprilla. Still with Watford. Here's Jamal Lewis. Spreads it out wide. Ken Sema into Jamal Lewis. Jamal Lewis. Here's Kayembe. And he scores! Eddie Kayembe! Come on! It's 1-0 to Watford away from home. Oh my God. Come on. Come on. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Are we actually a good team? Are we actually a good team? Oh my God. Oh, that was a really well worked goal. Again, coming down that left-hand side. Um, yeah, Edu Kayembe. Let's watch it on the replay here. So it's a good play initially from Yasser Asprilla. Jamal Lewis picks up the loose ball, spreads it out wide. Ken Sema back into Jamal Lewis. Jamal Lewis with a great ball into the box. Falls to Edu Kayembe, who slots it away with a powerful shot. Yeah, come on, the boys. Watford are 1-0 up. Come on. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, great play by Sema into Lewis. I'm really liking that partnership at the moment between Ken Sema and Lewis. We saw, some good passes between them midweek against Norwich City. And yeah, there's Edu Kayembe to put what 1 goal up away at the MKM Stadium in a very cold city. Come on. Oh, wow. Very happy with that. Oh, come on. Let's take a look on Twitter. I want to see the reaction to that on social media. But yeah, let me know if my audio is okay. Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? Let me know. But yeah, Edu Kayembe finishes it superbly well. Fantastic stuff from Watford. Really happy with that. And here's Watford again, pressing really high now. Hull City driving forward. Here come Hull, driving into the box, shoots, and it's a goal. Hull City equalise. It's 1-1. And it looks like it's Scott Twine. I mentioned in my match preview, he scored his first goal for Hull a few days ago. And yeah, again, poor defending from Watford. 1-1. And it's game on once again. Maybe I got too happy too quickly, but it's 1-1 there. Scott Twine driving through. A great run from him, but let's look at what defending. Jake Livermore gets done. Ryan Porteous way out of position as per usual. And yeah, Ben Hamer probably can't do a lot about the save there. Um, that's lazy defending from Watford, really. Players not concentrating. Probably should have been a whole penalty, actually. I think actually if Scott Pine hadn't have scored, the referee probably would have pulled it back for a Hull City penalty. Um, yeah, 1-1, 10 minutes gone now at Hull. And yeah, what an end-to-end game this is. Goodness me. Oh, oh, we're in for a long day. Goodness me. But yes, if you haven't already as well, I've got to mention, please subscribe to the channel. Hopefully today, my aim is to hit 805 subscribers. 805 is the aim for today. So if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. It'd be very much appreciated. Um, and yeah, Watford started very well, and now Hull City have the goal back. There's not much more else for me to say, really. The game's been very end to end. Hull City had a chance initially that was saved by Ben Hamer. Ismail Kone then had a chance he should have scored. Watford then went ahead through Eddie Kayembe, and now Hull City have equalised through Scott Twine. Um, so yeah, let's see what happens here. But what's very much in this game, we just need to keep our composure. But here we go. Here's Eddie Kayembe driving down the right hand side. He holds onto the ball, tries to play it into Mialeta Rajovic, who gives it away, and Hull City have their possession back as they look to play out from the back. Wow, what a fast start this game was. I need to chill out a little bit. Woo. Yeah, a good start for Watford. A very good start indeed. Come on, Watford. Come on. Let's get a second goal. I think, going away from home, regardless of the opposition, for me, is always going to be difficult. Um, yeah, we've scored as well, so that's a positive for me. At least we've scored away from home. We just need to now carry on this momentum and hopefully pick up a good result. BJ says, "Oh no, I agree with you, BJ." Siri says it's the same as the Norwich match last week. Well, yeah, but in the Norwich match, Norwich went ahead first, and then Watford come back. Whereas today, Watford went ahead and Hull have got to go goal back. So it's kind of the opposite to the Norwich match, really. I need to update the score actually as well. Completely forgot. Here we go. Hull 1, Watford 1. And yeah, instead of having my name in the bottom there, I thought I'd have the score. Just looks a bit better. Come on, the boys. Come on. Ugh. And a score update as well. Southampton leading Cardiff City by 2-0. I'll go and look at the Premier League and other Championship scores in just a second. But this game is very, very frantic at the moment. Yeah, let's see what happens. Is Ismail Kone with the ball in midfield? Gives it to Ken Sema out wide. Back to Ismail Kone. He's having a fantastic season at Watford so far. Yeah, that defending by Watford was very poor indeed. It's interesting that he's carried on playing Ryan Porteous as well. If it was me personally, I probably would have played Francisco Sierralta alongside Wesley Hughes today. I just think Ryan Porteous at times, positionally, can be a bit lackadaisical and a bit, what's the word? Yeah, unfocused really. I think sometimes he plays really, really well. He's either really, really good or really, really crap. And at the moment, his positioning hasn't been great in the last few games. Yeah, here's Watford. Out wide to Jamal Lewis. He's got a lot of space to run into. He crosses the ball. Oh, and that was unlucky from Watford. And a Watford throw in the whole City defensive third. God, what a start to this game it's been. Here's Sema back into Kone. He's been on the ball quite a lot in these opening stages. Ryan Andrews. Radio Kayembe winning the ball in midfield. It's back with Hull City. Very end to end this game. A lot of duels to be won, and Watford winning a fair few of them at the moment. Just need to calm it down a little bit, retain some possession, quieten down the whole City fans. But yeah, it was a very fast start for Watford. I was very happy with the start. Yeah, as I said, I keep repeating myself. The defending again very poor indeed. Yeah, I don't think Ben Hamer. I'm not going to criticise his goalkeeping too much there. I think the shot was good enough. That most goalkeepers probably wouldn't have saved it. I mean, I'm not a goalkeeping expert myself. But yeah, I think the goal from Scotland was a pretty good shot, to be fair. Sue says, hope we get another one this half. I hope so. Or maybe like a 90th minute winner in extra time to steal the game at the death. Something like that would be quite nice. I think sometimes in games, let me know if you agree in the chat, but I think sometimes you can score a bit too early, um, where the opposition have still a lot of time to get back into the game, and maybe today's one of them occasions where Watford scored really early on, and then Hull City realised actually Watford aren't that great, and actually maybe if we just run through their defence, they won't do anything. Maybe that's what they're thinking. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up now. But yeah, here come Watford again. Jamal Lewis down his left hand side. He gets a cross in. Kone takes a touch. Here's Kayembe again. Oh, and he fires over from the edge of the box again. From there, you'd maybe get it on target. Yeah, I can't complain too much. You obviously scored the goal early on. But yeah, good work by Jamal Lewis again down the left. And yeah, Kayembe from there for me, should be getting that on target. Albeit, I think he's probably striking that with his weaker left foot. Um, yeah, a little bit disappointing. I think there's chances of Watford in this game. I mean, we've already had 3 or 4 chances in the first 18 minutes or so. So, um, yeah, it is what it is. Apologies. I'm just looking at the reaction on social media to Watford's goal. Right, let's take a look at some other scores in the Premier League and the Championship this afternoon. Wow, some interesting scores indeed. A relegation six-pointer in the Premier League as well, by the way. Burnley are leading against Sheffield United at the moment by 1-0. Arsenal beating Wolves at the Emirates by 2-0. 24 minutes gone in that game. And Luton versus Brentford is 0-0 at the moment as well. So there's your Premier League score update. Let's get you the latest Championship scores as well. Lots of Championship games taking place this afternoon. Let me just go back to the whole game to make sure I don't miss anything. Well defended there by Ryan Andrews. Yeah, the Championship score update says Sheffield Wednesday 1, Blackburn Rovers 0, Southampton 2, Cardiff 0, Plymouth 0, Stoke 1, Ipswich 1, Coventry 0. Ipswich obviously having a fantastic season. Birmingham 0, Rotherham 0, Swansea 0, Huddersfield 1, Millwall nil, Sunderland nil, Leeds 2, Middlesbrough 1, and Hull City 1, Watford 1. And that's the Championship score update. And we'll come back to them at half time as well and see how them games have developed. The Ipswich have been really the standout story from the Championship this season. I just think they've been magnificent. I think they recruited really well in the transfer window again, similarly to Hull. And they've got a fantastic manager as well. I think he's really, really good. Probably get poached by a top club in the next year or so. Yeah, Ipswich Town are having a superb season, so fair play to them. Ooh, good shot there from Ryan Andrews. Was it a cross? Was it a shot? I'm not too sure. Either way, it was a good attempt to goal there. Come on, Watford. Watford win the ball back. Yassir Espria on the ball at the moment. Plays it in a good position. Oh, Ismail Kane could have had a shot there. He just loses it inside the penalty area. And Hull City now on the counter attack. Here they come. Watford trying to get men back. It's a 3-3 situation at the moment. Watford do get men back. And Ryan Andrews defends very well. And Ben Hamer tips over. A good shot there from who was that for Hull City? I can't see his shirt number. I can't see who that was, but a good shot there on the edge of the box. I think that was Seri for Hull, if I'm getting that correct, number 23. Yeah, Ben Hamer tips over. Good save there from Ben, albeit it was pretty much straight at him. A save you'd expect him to make, I should say. And here's Watford defending a corner. We know we've not been good from set pieces this season. Here we go. Let's see how this develops. It's crossed in. Watford clear. It's with Yassir Espria. Watford not clearing very well, and it goes out for a Hull City throw-in. Not good there from Watford. Looking a bit clueless at the moment. And yeah, we've gone from Watford pressing pretty high up the pitch, now sitting back quite a lot. Rajovic, Espria, Kayembe, Sema, all back defending behind the ball at the moment. Wesley Hugh clears for Watford, hoping to relieve some pressure. And it's back with the Hull City goalkeeper Allsop. Hopefully Watford can now push up a little bit just to release some of that defensive pressure. Yeah, what a fast start to this game. I'm calm now. I've calmed down now. But it was an exciting start, wasn't it? Watford going ahead very early on indeed. Ryan Andrews with the throw-in. And actually, if you look at Watford's substitute bench, if you just get it up again, you have a lot of options to bring on in the second half if you want to change it up. Let me just get it up on my phone. Here's Rajovic pressing Allsop. Allsop clears. Wesley Hugh heads away. Big Wes. That's what we like to see. Yeah, if we look at Watford's bench, obviously Daniel Batman on the bench today, who's technically been dropped, you could say. Francisco Sierralta to bring on if you want to be a bit more defensively solid. Tom Ince, Imran Loser, Reece Healy is an option to maybe run in behind the high line. Matty Pollock back in bio, Tandeli Bashiri, and Matthias Martins is on the bench as well. Um, let me know your thoughts on Matthias Martins. I think this is probably an interesting discussion point to talk about because he started the season so well. And I was saying early on in my reactions and previews to games this season that he's arguably been our player of the season so far. But I feel like since the last international break and maybe a few weeks before that even, he kind of come in and out of the team. For whatever reason. I think he had a family bereavement a few weeks ago. So maybe that's kind of playing into Blair and I was thinking. But either way, I think leaving such a talented player, a talented attacking player on the bench for so long and bring him on only for 5 or 10 minutes towards the end of matches is an interesting tactical decision. Watford have just given away a free kick here. Hull City take it quickly. It's headed behind by Wesley Hugh for a Hull City corner. Nearly got caught out there, Watford actually. Yeah, here's Hull City again from the corner. The last corner they took short. Looks like this one is going to be swung into the box. No, it's taken short again. Number 22 is unmarked on the edge of the box. And it sails past Ben Hamer's right hand post. Come on, Watford. I need to learn the Hull City players' names actually. Let's take a look. That's number 22 there. Who the lineups? That was Jay Lokio with the shot there. Liam Delap up front for Hull as well, number 20. Obviously, I believe he's on loan from Manchester City. I don't know if they brought him permanently or not. Let's have a look. Yeah, I know Liam Delap was previously at Manchester City. No, I think he plays for Hull now, fully actually. I'm not sure. 5 goals this season so far, Liam Delap. I think he might just be there for a year. It looks like he's on loan from Man City from what I can see. Come on, Watford. Rivich is a bit isolated up top now, I've noticed. Initially, in the first 10 to 15 minutes of this game, he was playing quite well. A good bit of hold-up play for Kayembe's goal, actually, which was good to see. And now it's looking a little bit isolated, I've got to say. His Hull City, though, a lot of space in behind. Watford not defending that well today. Good defending there by Porteous. And there's Rivich holding up the ball into Ken Sema, who gives it away back to Hull City. And here they come again on the counter attack. Wesley Hoot back defending in the left back position. Jamal Lewis gets back to cover him. Here's number 22 for Hull. Not sure what they're trying to do here. Ball's being a bit static, trying to find a bit of space. Watford defending well at the moment. And Jamal Lewis wins Watford. Throwing. Good defending there from Jamal Lewis. Come on, Watford. Now, would I take it 1-1 at half time? I think I probably would. I think I'd try and get to half time, at least drawing with Hull. I think that would be positive. And then, obviously, as I said, there's so many changes you can make off bench, Imran Loser. He need that moment of quality. Albeit it's been argued he's been potentially a bit lazy on the ball in recent weeks when he's made appearances. Matthias Martins is there if you want to be a bit more direct. He's is there as an option. If you want a striker to run in behind, Francisco Sierralta is there. If you want to maybe swap up for Ryan Porteous. So there's lots we can do. I think Watford are very fortunate in that we've got a lot of quality on the bench at the moment. We don't have too many injuries. Yes, Espria with quite a poor ball there actually. Still works out in Watford's favour though. We've got a throw in actually towards the corner flag, which is quite positive. We don't really have anyone in the Watford squad capable of doing a long throw, I've noticed. I think a lot of teams use that tactic against us. Yeah, we don't seem to have anyone who's capable of doing like a long throw into the box, I've noticed. And also something else I noticed the other day as well, is Watford haven't been awarded a penalty yet this season. Obviously last season we won, I think 4 or 5 actually through João Pedro's brilliance, getting into the box. But yeah, we don't have João Pedro or Ismail Assar this season to win Watford penalties. So I think that's something we've also been lacking quite a lot. But I think Yasser Espria might be able to take up that role for us, winning penalties in the near future. It depends how his career develops ultimately, but I do think that's something with Matt this season. Matthias Martins, I suppose, is capable of some direct running. Yeah, a lot of Watford strikers this season, Bio, Rivett, a bit static, in my opinion. Yeah, I do think we are missing João Pedro, who's obviously having a fantastic season at Brighton. About 15 or so minutes to go in this first half. Oh, Watford win it back. Here's Rivett. Oh, he takes it just wide of goal. If he'd taken a better touch, it could have been 3 1 with the keeper. And here's the lap again with a fantastic run. This is dangerous for Watford. Wesley Hute, though, gets back. Big Wes again. Probably our best defender, Big Wes. What a guy. So good pace there as well. But yeah, I was just talking about João Pedro. I think he's the top scorer in the entire Europa League now, which is crazy. Obviously, he sent Brighton through to the knockout stages the other night as well. So yeah, for me, I feel like a proud dad. Really, it's great to see João Pedro doing so well at Brighton and especially performing well in Europe as well. He's their penalty taker too. His whole City driving into the box. Ryan Porteous back defending again very well. And the free kick. Ryan Porteous getting into a bit of a scrap here with Scott Twine. Calm down. Don't want to get any silly bookings. Oh no, I think the ref might put Ryan Porteous there. Just having a word with him. I think he tripped up Scott Twine as he was getting up off the ground. Looks like they're both just going to get a little bit of a talking to. It's not that serious, really. Playground. Yeah, good defending there from Porteous, though. Come on, Watford. It's getting dark outside, actually. The sun sets quite early now. I mean, the sun sets in the summer in the UK, the sun sets at about 9:30, 10 p.m. Um, in the winter, I mean, the sun sets probably about 3:30, 4 p.m., which is very early. So it gets very dark very quickly here in the UK, especially in the winter. His quarter driving forward. Watford started to regain a little bit of control in this game in the last 5 minutes or so. Some good defending. Watford have the ball at the moment. And as I say that, they've just lost it. Great defending there by Ismail Kone. Good strength shown from him. Right, let's take a look back at the scores around the ground. Oh, Sheffield United are definitely relegated. Jesus. Yeah, so Sheffield United losing 2-0 to Burnley at the moment. Unfortunately, Luton are still drawing 0-0 with Brentford. Arsenal beating Wolves by 2 goals to nil, and the Championship scores has anything changed much in them. Let's take a quick look. So Stoke winning, Birmingham still drawing, Sunderland drawing, Leeds, Middlesbrough looks like a great game, 3-1 to Leeds at the moment. Southampton beating Cardiff by 2 goals to nil. And yeah, Ipswich still beating Coventry by 1 goal to nil as well. His whole City on the attack. Well defended there by Ryan Andrews. I say that, he then gives it away. I think I've got the curse of the commentator today. His whole City in Watford's corner at the moment. Ryan Andrews doing well to keep them over there. Referee has gave a whole City throw. Yasser Asprilla back there defending as well. Good to see. I think last season, my only complaint with Ismail Assar, well, I had a few complaints actually, but the main complaint for me was sometimes he didn't put enough effort in uh, defensively as he did offensively. Whereas I think Yasser Asprilla, Tyus Martins, whenever they play, they seem to join in with the defensive responsibility as well, which I think is always good. So I'm pleased to see they are getting involved in that aspect of the game as well. Less than 10 minutes to go now until half time. Hopefully, Watford can hold on to this result and then make a couple of changes if I was Val potentially. And yeah, look to hopefully build on this in the second half and hopefully get a winning goal for them Watford travelling fans. That would be absolutely fantastic. Here's Yasser Esprit on the left hand side, trying to play a ball in behind the Melissa Ivies, who just doesn't quite get there. The whole City defender clears it. Ryan Andrews goes sliding in. The referee stop the game here and giving a yellow card to Ryan Andrews. He's got to be careful now. It's quite an early yellow card to pick up in a game for a defender. Was that a yellow card? Let's take a look. Yeah, he doesn't win the ball. Goes in. Not great there from Ryan Andrews, if I'm going to be honest with you. But ultimately he is quite young. We need to be patient. He's got a lot of potential. Yeah, not a great sliding challenge there, if I'm going to be totally honest. Um, and yeah, for some reason, this Watford game started 5 minutes later than the rest of the championship. I think the players were just late coming out potentially. I don't know what the issue was. Yeah, there shouldn't be too much added time. I don't think there's really been an injury or anything like that. Should just be for the 2 goals. His whole City, some good play down the left. They're making some good overlapping runs actually. Hull. Ben Hamer comes out, flaps at the ball. He's not very convincing, Ben Hamer, at the moment. Shot attempted from range there by Seri. Wow. And Watford get away with that. It goes behind for a Watford goal kick. And Hull number 22 there driving into the box. Joe J Lokio, once again, whatever his name is. Yeah, I think Hull City's front forward generally are playing really well. Sterry in midfield I really like. Scott Twine, obviously, with the goal. Liam Delap's made a few good runs. And yeah, in terms of key players for Watford in this game, I think Kone's been quite good. Jamal Lewis and Sema have had a good partnership so far. And obviously Edu Kaimbe with the goal as well. Ipswich winning by 2-0 away at Coventry. Is Kayembe on the right-hand side, plays it back to Ryan Porteous, back with Ismail Kone. Come on, Watford. Here's Rivich closing down Allsop. Oh, Allsop nearly gives it away there. Rivich did really well to close him down. Just about gets it away from his feet. Good pressing there from Watford and Rivich. Skips away from Ken Sema. I agree, VJ. I think Kayembe has has grown into this team, throughout this season. And would you agree that Kayembe, Livermore, and Kone are best midfield three? Because in my opinion, I think they all have different attributes. I think Kone is physically strong. He's got a good shot. I think Kayembe is very tenacious. Jake Livermore breaks that play really well. And I think them three together, complement themselves and complement the whole team really. So would you agree with me in saying that they are the best midfield three together at the club at the moment, or would you maybe play Tom Delly in a few games? Would you play Imran Loser in a game that more suited him? Yeah, let me know in the live chat. Right, I do think those are now the established three in midfield, at least for now. Anyway, obviously injuries can happen or suspensions as well, but I think for now those are the midfield three. Good play by Rivich in there. He's having an okay game so far. Sama tries to play it into Jamal Lewis, who's making a good run into the box there. Just wasn't quite enough on the pass. I will have a couple of minutes break at half time, just so you're aware, so I can go and speak to my brother. He's watching the game in the other room, just over there. Yeah, I'll be back very shortly after half time. Millwall now leading at Sunderland, so that game that was goalless. Millwall now leading in that one. Very interesting stuff. Sunderland, obviously, again doing very well this season. They beat Watford very comfortably a few weeks ago. Yeah, Millwall leading in that one at the moment. Here come Hull City once again, trying to get a late goal in this first half. Oh, and that's well defended by Wesley Hute, where really, if Wesley Hute wasn't there, that would have been a Hull City goal. And yeah, VJ says, shame Loser isn't doing it, but yes, definitely our best midfield. I agree. And what a game at Leeds at the moment. Leeds 3-2 up at Middlesbrough. Wow, lots of goals in that game. 2 goals here at the MKM Stadium away at Hull City. And yeah, I'm sure, as I said earlier, I'm sure the fans are absolutely freezing their nuts off, quite literally. Yeah, the temperature is literally stayed about 0 degrees today here in the UK, pretty much everywhere. So, yeah, I'm sure the fans and the players alike as well are freezing. At least the players get to run around. The fans are just standing there in the freezing cold. Yeah, here come Hull City, a 3v3 situation again on the attack. Here's Scott Twine out to number 22 on his right-hand side, looking to bend a shot potentially. Well defended there by Wesley Hute once again. Wesley Hute probably up there with my man of the match so far. Kayembe driving into midfield now. What a great run this is. Out to Yasser Espria. Back in. Here's Kayembe. Back out to Sema. He's Kone looking to bend one and it's carried away. Oh, and that's a good opportunity there by Ismail Kone and a save from Allsop in goal. Not a lot of power on that shot from Kone, but he placed it really well, trying to bend it into that far corner. Kind of similar to what he did against Norwich City. And yeah, here come Hull City now on a counter attack. Very end to end this game. Looking to get a shot away on goal. And defended there by Edu Kayembe. Once again, Kayembe and Wesley Hute have been the standout players for me so far in this game. Held up well by Ryvich again. Well done, Mialetta. Come on, Watford. Let's get a late goal. Come on. Jamal Lewis takes the touch. We're approaching half time here now, just waiting to see what the fourth official is going to add on. Here's Ryan Porteous back out wide. And that is a Watford throw. We're 10 seconds away from half time. Let's see how much time is added on here, if any. There usually is a couple of minutes. 2 minutes added on. Can Watford get a goal in this 2 minutes of added time in this first half? Let's see. Is Porteous looking to find a pass. He plays it back to Ben Hamer, who's come all the way out of his goal. Back to Wesley Hughes. Looking to spread it wide, but he doesn't. Hull City pick it back up. Scott Twine driving forward, and Ryan Porteous is in the right place at the right time. And when he does it properly, he does it very, very well. Here's Ryan Andrews looking to break forward. 1 minute left in this first half. Come on, Watford. Here's Asprilla. He pops up on the left, plays it to Jamal Lewis. Can he get across in the box? He can. It's too far over everyone's heads. Porteous goes down. And the referee blows for a free kick. And that is pretty much going to bring the first half of the season to a close. Not much time left in this first half now. But yeah, Watford ending the first half on the ascendancy, which I think is always good to see, unless Hull City create an opportunity in this last 30 seconds or so. Yeah, we've just seen the shot back from Kone. A similar shot. I'm trying to explain how it is. It's not really. It's similar to Deulofeu's goal that he scored against Wolves at Wembley Stadium. The first goal where he curled it into that top corner. Not a lot of power, but the placement was there. And that Kone goal, that Kone shot, I should say, was nearly very similar to that. But here comes Yasser Asprilla driving inside. He takes a shot, and Watford have a very late corner. 15 seconds left of this first half. Esprilla wins Watford a late corner. Can Watford get a late goal in this first half? Here we go. Wesley Hughes, Ryan Porteous, they all bump forward. Ken Sema has gone out to take. They take it short. The ball's with Yasser Esprilla. Back to Sema. He drives it in, and it goes out for another corner potentially. The referee's blown up for half time. That should have been another Watford corner, really. Yeah, Watford ending the first half in good fashion there, actually. So good to see from Watford. I'll quickly start the first half. We'll have a small break. Um, yeah, how would I sum that up? Watford starting the game very, very well indeed. Ismail Kone had a shot on the edge of the box. He should have really scored. And it didn't matter because Edu Kayembe popped up after a good bit of hold-up play by Mileta Rajovic. Edu Kayembe popped up on the edge of the whole penalty area to slot it away. Good goal by Edu Kayembe, and he's scored a couple now this season already. Yeah, Watford didn't hold on to their lead for very long at all. It was Liam Delap who made a fantastic run through the Watford midfield and defence before Scott Twine picked up the loose ball and slotted it away past Ben Hamer. And after that, the game's been very end-to-end indeed. Both teams having various opportunities on goal. Who's going to come out on top? I do not know, but we'll find out in the second half. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the chat. I'm going to pop off for 2 to 3 minutes, just have a quick break, and then I'll be back to discuss all things Watford versus Hull City. Let me just change this text so everyone knows where I'm gone. Yes, I will see you guys in just a moment. So, yeah, bye-bye. Hello, I have returned. How are we all doing on this fine afternoon? Watford, of course, drawing with Hull City at the moment, 1-1 at the MKM Stadium. I'm refreshed and ready for the second half. I've just been looking at social media on my phone as well. And actually, people seem pretty positive about the first half performance so far, apart from Ryan Porteous. I think Ryan Porteous is a player I've got question marks about from watching this game so far. His positioning again leaves a lot to be desired for me personally. Sometimes he's in the right place at the right time and he clears the ball magnificently well and he goes in for a lovely slide tackle. And sometimes he goes into rash challenges, he gets pulled out of position and he costs Watford goals. And actually, I think the first goal, I've seen a replay of it now. Ryan Porteous, for some reason, comes right out of the defensive line and he leaves loads of space in behind for that initial goal. So I think that first goal I'm really going to put down to everyone really everyone really defensively, but I think Ryan Porteous is more at fault for that than anyone else, which is a shame really. But I think he's shown his weaknesses, especially this season. I think last season, because we were such a crap team, he looked okay and he looked pretty decent. But this season, when we've evolved a little bit and we've played a bit better football, I think Ryan Porteous has maybe been left a little bit exposed. But yeah, let me know if you agree with me in the live chat. We're also trying to hit 805 subscribers today. That is the aim. And let's see what we're doing on that front at the moment. We're on 802. So we need 3 more subscribers to reach our goal today. So if you are watching, if you're new and you haven't already, if you could subscribe to the channel, it'll be very much appreciated. And yeah, on the road to 1,000 subscribers on the Watford Way. Hopefully, we'll hit that here on YouTube this season. And of course, don't forget you can follow us on all our social media pages as well for Watford news updates and just general thoughts and feelings around Watford. We're on Twitter or otherwise known as X now. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, and we're also on YouTube, where you're watching us right now. So, yeah, make sure to follow us on all our social media pages as well. But yeah, if you guys are interested in having a chat with me, feel free to put some questions in the live chat and I can answer them for you before we get underway in this second half. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty positive, actually. I'm not too stressed out, which is good. I'm usually quite stressed watching Watford matches. Easy placing first half now, actually. City goal, good chance there by Kone. And yeah, he was really good in front of goal, actually. I think we've seen that in recent weeks. And obviously, the goal he scored midweek against Norwich City was really good as well. So, yeah, Kone, I'm excited to see in the second half what he can offer. I think in terms of substitutes, and maybe bring on Matthias Martins. I think that's a substitution that we could make if we're getting desperate for that goal. Reece Healy, I know Valerian Ismail doesn't seem to like him for whatever reason, but I would bring Reece Healy potentially into the team as well. Albeit Ryvich, for me, has had a pretty decent game in terms of hold-up play. Obviously not in front of goal, he's not scored or assisted, but in terms of his hold-up play in and around the box, and actually everywhere in the pitch generally, I think has been really, really good. So key players to me in the first half. Kone was really good. Jamal Lewis, Ken Sema, all very good. Ryvich, I think, was quite good as well. And yeah, Eddie Kayembe obviously scoring a goal as well was pretty good. So I'm happy. But yeah, hopefully Watford will pick up the 3 points as well. That'd be great. And Watford have a tough run of games coming up as well. Starting today, I don't actually remember who we've got. Well, I do remember who we've got coming up in the next couple, but I don't remember the games after that. So we've got Southampton next Saturday, which I'm going to, and then I'm also going to Ipswich on Tuesday, the 12th of December as well. So Southampton and Ipswich, 2 teams who are flying in the Championship so far this season, albeit Southampton defensively are quite susceptible. So that'd be interesting to see what happens. Preston after that, the following Saturday. And then just before Christmas, we are away at Blackburn Rovers on Saturday, the 23rd of December. So interesting stuff there. I might do a Blackburn watch along actually, just before Christmas. I think that would be quite nice to do. So we'll see what happens. I'll try and get a guest on for that as well. Depends how busy I am, but yeah, I'll try and do one more watch along before Christmas. And then in January, actually, we've got a lot of away games in January. 4 away games in total. No home games at all in the month of January, which is a shame because obviously I can't go to them. Um, but yeah, lots of away games in January, which should mean lots of live streams here on the Watford Way for your viewing pleasure if you enjoy listening to me ramble about Watford, which is always good to hear. I don't know why you guys watch me, but I appreciate you choosing to do so. So thank you very much. And yeah, just waiting for the second half to get underway now. Watford were a bit late walking out in the first half for some reason. We're about 5 minutes behind all the other championship games. I don't know why it took them so long to come out of the Hull City tunnel, but it did. So still waiting for Watford to come out at the moment. And yeah, it should be another couple of minutes before we get underway. And yeah, I'm looking at the stats from the first half. Actually, passing accuracy, key passes, attacking third percentages in terms of possession, all looks pretty equal to me. Both teams having pretty similar shots on goal. So yeah, I think for me, an entertaining game for Watford fans, for Hull fans, and for the neutral as well. Just wondering if I should turn on the light in my room. It's getting a little bit dark now. Probably going to turn on the light. Voila. It's a bit orange. I do apologize. Just means you can see me a bit better. That's better, isn't it? You can see more of my face. Come on, Watford, hurry up. We're all waiting for you to come out. Right, here we go. Players should be coming out in just a moment. Just to waste some time, let's take a quick look at the scores. See, the other championship games have already kicked off. Plymouth Stoke City's kicked off. Millwall Sunderland's kicked off already. Swansea Huddersfield. So yeah, our game is running behind for some reason. Um, yeah, let's take a look at these scores. So Sheffield Wednesday, big result for them if they can keep this at where it is at the moment. They're beating Blackburn Rovers by 1 goal to nil. Southampton beating Cardiff 2-0. Plymouth Stoke 1-1. Ipswich flying again, beating Coventry 2 goals to nil. Birmingham Rotherham, that looks like a ball draw, 0-0 down there. Swansea Huddersfield is Huddersfield 1, Swansea nil. And yeah, Leeds Middlesbrough, lots of goals in that game, 5 goals in total. Leeds beating Middlesbrough by 3 goals to 2. And only a few Premier League games this afternoon. Big match this evening, Man United versus Newcastle. I shall be watching that. Yeah, 3 games in the Premier League. Burnley 2, Sheffield United 0. Sheffield United are now also picked up a red card in that game. So Burnley should be on for, I believe, their first win of this season. I don't think they've actually picked up a win yet, have they? Arsenal beating Wolves 2-0. And yeah, Brentford Luton is still 0-0. And the players finally just about to walk out. The camera's showing the Watford fans at the moment. VJ says, do I do FPL? I used to do Fantasy Premier League, especially when Watford were in it ourselves. But yeah, ever since Watford got relegated, I kind of lost interest. I did try it last year and I maintained interest for about a month and then completely forgot to do it 1 week and then it ruined my my FPL team. So yeah, I used to play Fantasy Premier League. Albeit I don't anymore. I probably should get back into it, but especially when I'm busy and I have lots of things to do, yeah, sometimes I forget to submit my team before before the FPL deadline. But yeah, that's a long answer to your question. Do I play FPL? Not at the moment. Did I used to? Yes, I did. And here come Watford in our light blue away kit. I actually really like that kit. Actually, I think it looks really, really nice. It's something I take on holiday. I can imagine myself wearing that like by the swimming pool. Yeah, it's a really nice kit. Actually, the light blue one. And you know what? I've not brought a Watford kit for quite a long time. Actually, I think the last kit I brought was. Let's take a look. think it was the 21-22 season was the last kit I brought. Was there might have been a lock was it the lockdown season, 2021? Let's take a look. It was, yeah. So the last kit I brought was 3 years ago. I've not brought any of the home kits since. Yeah, I brought the 3rd kit from the 2020-21 season. So yeah, maybe I'll pick up the blue kit as an early Christmas present to myself. Who knows? Let's see what happens. But yeah, we're finally about to get kicked off. Here we go. Come on, Watford. Is Marcone kicking off the second half for the Golden Boys? Here we go. No substitutions have been made. And yeah, only 2 minutes between the 2 goals. Kayembe scoring in the 8th minute, and Scott Twine scoring for Hull City in the 10th minute of the game. So yeah, started off very frantically indeed. And also, again, as we go into the second half, just to mention, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the Watford Way. Hopefully, today we can hit our goal of 805 subs, 805 subscribers. That'd be very much appreciated. And yeah, hopefully this season, if all goes well, we can look to hit that big 1,000 subs. That'd be absolutely amazing. And we put us right up there. It's one of the biggest Watford fan channels in the world, which is fantastic. So that'd be very much appreciated. But here's Watford. We have a free kick. Sema and Kone standing over it very early on in this second half. It's whipped in by Sema and it's headed away by Hull City. Wesley Hugh has a shot that goes probably about 100 meters into the sky. It's still not come down yet. And there's the ball. Went into space, that shot. Come on, Watford. I would take a draw. I think I said in my match preview I would take a draw in this game, but ultimately, we want to win football matches. That's what we're here to do, right? And to go ahead so early on in the game has given me the taste for a victory today. So yeah, hopefully Watford can get a second goal and pick up the 3 points. Come on, Watford. And yeah, I think we should talk about. I mean, I've kind of spoke about it already, but I think it needs to be said again. The fact that Daniel Batman hasn't been included in the team today after coming back from his suspension, I think it shows that Valerian Ismail probably has the same thoughts and feelings as the fans do in regards to Batman. Yes, he's a good shot stopper. And yes, he's probably arguably more talented than Ben Hamer is. But I think the fact that he keeps getting these silly yellow cards. It's not helping him a lot, is it? I mean, the red card was just silly. I mean, running up to the referee from about 50 yards away, he was always going to get booked for that. And yeah, it's just silly. It's petulant. It's just being hot-headed. And as a captain, you got to be calm, composed, show leadership qualities. Has he done that this season? I don't think so. So I think it's probably warranted he's been dropped. Hopefully he'll be back next week for Southampton. I think he's a much better goalkeeper than Ben Hamer. So I do want our best goalkeeper in goal. But I think maybe as a kick up the backside, it'll be good for Batman to kind of sit on the bench today, in my opinion. Maybe he's watching this live stream right now. Who knows? I know there's a few Watford players who do watch the Watford Way, actually. Well, at least a couple of them do. I know that, which is quite funny, especially when I criticise people. I don't really like criticising people too much, but it does have to be done. Um, Although I'm not a professional footballer, I can't really say much myself. But when you see defending, oh, here we go. Hold on, his whole city. Oh, nearly just wide of the post. Wesley Hugh again. I think he must have got a touch on that. Let's take a look at the replay. The whole city on the counter attack. I think it was Seriat who went forwards. And yeah, Wesley Hoot, fantastic defending. I know Kayembe scored the goal, but it's probably my man of the match so far, Wesley Hoot. What a game he is having at the moment. Oh, I can't trust Watford on set pieces. It's headed away just about. Come on, Watford. Is Ben Hamer coming all the way out of goal. And well defended there by Ryan Andrews. Very calm indeed. Sema has the ball taken off of him. He wins it back. A lot of pressure being put on Watford by Hull at the moment. And Watford lose the ball. Come on, we've just got to see out this early bit of the second half. Is Kone. A lovely ball out wide to Jamal Lewis. Jamal Lewis looks to have a shot. He does. Oh, and nearly troubles all stopping goal. Not enough power on the shot though. FPL lad, welcome to the stream, my friend. Who looks like the better side so far? I would say it's 50-50. I would say both sides have had opportunities on goal. Hull, I would say probably just about edge it in terms of going forward. They've probably created the better opportunities. But yeah, in terms of the game, I'd say it's pretty equal in my opinion, actually. Hull City have the ball at the moment. Well defended there by Ryan Andrews, who passes it back to Ben Hamer. And it's good to see that Ben Hamer's not kicking it long every time as well. I know he's, getting on in his career, but he is still trying to play the way Blair and Ismail wants him to in terms of playing the ball out from the back. Here he is again, Ben Hamer on the ball, spreads it out wide to Wesley Hoot. Who would I prefer as captain? Asked VJ. Well, I would say I do not want Danny Batman to be captain of Watford Football Club for various reasons, as I've pretty much explained today. I think for me, it's probably between three players, and them three players are Ken Sema, Jake Livermore, and Wesley Hoot. I think Wesley Hoot leads by examples in his performances, and I think he's very vocal on the pitch. I think Jake Livermore is a natural leader anyway, and has been captain at his previous clubs. And I think Ken Summer, I don't really need to say a lot about Ken Summer. He's been here a really, really long time. He puts in 100% effort into every performance. So for me, Stemmer, Livermore, and Wesley Hoot would be my three candidates for taking the captaincy off of Daniel Batman. Yeah, that's what I said. FPL lad. I think that Vilani Jamal is pretty annoyed with Batman for picking up a lot of yellow cards this season. And yeah, I agree. It's just ridiculous. Ultimately, at the end of the day, no need for it whatsoever. I don't want to talk about it too much anymore. I think I'm being really harsh. I just think as a captain, you've got to be chill. You've got to be calm. You've got to be composed, especially for a goalkeeper as well. And he's none of them things at all. So, um, Watford win the ball back though. Jake Livermore doing really well there. I think Watford need to get up the pitch a bit more. There's a lot of sideways passing at the moment between Hoot and Porteous. Hoot gives it away there. His first real bad pass of the game. Is Seri in midfield for Hull. Come on, Watford. I'll be gutted if you lose this, especially after going ahead initially. I don't know why Matthias Martins doesn't start. I'm asking the same question as you. I think Martins, prior to the last few weeks, has been our best player, um, this season, really. He's scored some fantastic goals. He's really great, really direct. He wins a lot of set pieces, and for some reason, in the last few weeks, FPL lad, Learning just hasn't favoured him for whatever reason, really. Great defending there by Porteous. Big chance there for Hull City. Is Scott Twine trying to drive into the box. Kayembe does really well. That's well defended by Watford. Porteous heads away. Watford under pressure at the moment. Andrews heads away this time. We're under pressure. Here's Kayembe though, picks up the ball, lays it into Esprit, who takes a full touch. Back into Andrews. Andrews tries to drive up past the halfway line, looking to spread it out wide to Ken Summer, and it goes out for a Hull City throw in. That's a shame. Not sure what's happened here. Someone has fell to the ground, and the referee is waving on the Hull City physios for treatment. It's a breaking play at the moment. Someone is on the floor. And yeah, let's see if Valerian Ismail makes any substitutions. I mean, there's quite a few of you watching now. Let me know in chat what substitutions would you make. We've got a lot of quality in the bench. We've got Tom Ince, Imran Luther, Matthias Martins, Reece Healy, Matty Pollock, Francisco Sierralta. There's a lot of players there on the bench to bring on and make an impact. So it'll be interesting to see what Valerian Ismail looks to do. Sorry, I have to excuse me. I'm very tired today. I stayed up a bit too late last night. Don't ask why. Yeah, I'm just watching the first goal back now. I mean, what a run that is by Liam Delap initially, and then Scott Twine slots it away. Liam Delap actually has made a few good runs through the Watford midfield this afternoon. Whoever that was for Hull City has now got up. They are okay and ready to go. And the referee is about to resume play. 57 minutes gone now at the MKM Stadium. Hopefully, Watford can score a winning goal today. Oh, that's fantastic play. And Hull City win a corner. I'm getting a nervous feeling now. I've had this before, and it's not gone very well. There will be no match reaction for this game because I've obviously done this live watch along today, and I need to save my voice because I can hear it going. But I will be doing a match preview for the Southampton game. That'll be out next Thursday evening, and I'll be doing a match reaction to the Southampton game as well. I will of course be attending that myself. Which I was very excited about. Oh no, I can't believe this. I think the referee's just given a Hull City penalty against a foul committed by Jake Livermore. I've just got to see a replay to see what's happened here. I wasn't focused entirely on the game, if not to be honest with you, but Hull City have been awarded a penalty. So let's see what happens. There's a corner whipped in. Let's just watch Jake Livermore here. Oh, that's ridiculous. I'm sorry. Let me just watch this one more time. Oh, come on, Ray. I mean, it probably, in terms of the laws of football, it probably is a penalty. However, it I can't explain why it's in my opinion, I wouldn't give it as a penalty, but I am biased. I'm a Watford fan. Um, anyway, it's happened now. Jake Livermore gave it away, contact inside the penalty area, trying to win a ball. 59 minutes gone now here at the MKN Stadium. Uh, yeah, here we go. Ben Hamer in goal, attempting to save this penalty. He saves it! He saves the penalty! Come on! Come on! Oh my God! I can't believe it! He's actually saved the penalty! Oh my God! Oh my God! Ben Hamer, what a guy! Oh my God! Keep him in goal. Daniel Batman, stay on the bench. What a guy! I can't believe it. Goodness me! Oh, Ben Hamer saves it. That's hilarious. Oh, I need to calm down. Let's watch this on the replay. What a save! What a good save that is. Well done, Ben. Oh, fantastic. Come on. Come on. Uh, please subscribe if you are watching, by the way. That would be very much appreciated. Just for that penalty save alone. What a guy. Ben Hamer, get in there. Come on, let's win the game now. Come on, let's not be stupid. We've gave away the penalty. They should be leading. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's calm down. Goodness me. Ben Hamer, I mean, I was not expecting that from you, my son, but he's pulled it out of the bag. What a guy. Watford FC Fred, of course he saved it. Of course he does. Of course he does. What a guy. Come on. Hull City on the attack again, though. Well defended. Oh, back out wide on this right-hand side, though. They're looking to get across the box. It's crossed in. Shots attempted. Almost a bicycle kick goal there. But it was blocked by Ryan Porteous. Hull City on the ascendancy, though. Is Scott Twine. Shoots. And Ben Hamer claims. Well done. What a game. What a game he's having today. Are they all over us? At the moment, they are certainly all over us, Watford FC Fred. But we're holding on, and Ben Hamer has saved a penalty, and that was worth watching this game alone. Thank you so much for joining me for that moment. Jeffo says, not gonna lie, I have £300 riding on the whole City winning. Oh my God. Why did you not back Watford? Mr. Manco says, we're lucky to have two decent keepers. Well, to be fair, I've been quite harsh on Ben Hamer since he joined the club. So I thought he wasn't good enough. He probably still isn't good enough to be a championship goalkeeper starting week in, week out. But on this occasion, he has pulled the save out of the bag. So fair play to him. Albeit, I could also argue he was upheld for the second goal against Norwich City because he was way out of position. But either way, we won that game. We're still in this game today, and it's 1-1 currently. Thanks to our saviour, our Lord, Ben Hamer. Is Watford still defending resolutely? Wesley Hute with the clearance this time. And Watford are properly up against it now. Hull City very much on the ascendancy, which is to be expected as they are at home. They've got their fans behind them. It's the same as Bridge Road. But it would be great if we could get a result today. About Watford, mate. Should have backed Watford. And actually, we've only lost, I believe, one game in our last 8, including today so far, I believe, is the statistic. Um, Jeffo is a Burnley fan. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Sorry to keep pushing that, but it would be much appreciated. And yeah, actually, Burnley are winning against Sheffield United at the moment. So fair play to Burnley. I'll check the scores again in about 5 or 10 minutes' time in the Premier League and in the Championship. Yeah, that felt like a goal. That penalty save for me felt like scoring a second goal. Watford making some substitutions now. Hull City have just made a couple. I didn't quite see who they were. I do apologise. Seri has come off who I thought was doing really well and Slater has come on for Hull City, number 27. Mileta Rajovic is coming off for Watford, who I thought was having a decent game, and Bakumbayo is coming on, I suppose, to continue that pressing that we saw early on in the game. So Bakumbayo on for Watford, and Mileta Rajovic has come off. Tomins has come on, and Yassir Espria has come off. That's an interesting substitution by Bologna are there. Tomins has come on, Yassir Espria has come off. So two double substitutions for both teams at the moment. Come on. Yes, very chaotic this game at the moment. I've got to be honest with you. I don't. I'm not quite sure what's going on at all. But Hull City have regained possession. 65 minutes gone now. Come on, Watford. Come on. Here's Tom Ince on the ball. He's nice and composed. Tries to put it through to Bakumbai, who fails to take a touch. I bet Watford Twitter has gone absolutely mad after that penalty save. I need to have a drink. I need to calm down. Cheers. It's not beer, it's water, but we'll pretend it's beer. There you go. How am I watching the game? I am watching via an alternative way. Let's just say that. Yeah, of course, in the UK for 3 p.m. games, for some stupid reason, they don't allow us to purchase a Hive Live stream pass via Watford because of the 3 p.m. blackout rule, which means UK viewers can't watch any 3 p.m. games. Obviously, people abroad are allowed to. Yeah, I've never quite understood that rule personally myself. Anyway, I need to calm down. I'm gonna lose my voice soon. If Watford score a second goal, I will actually lose my voice. I'm just letting you know. His whole City long range shot goes wide of Benhamer's post. Jaden, number 23 there for Hull City with the shot. And yeah, that's probably one thing I've noticed today, actually. Hull City trying to shoot a lot on the site. As soon as they get a chance, they are attempting a shot, I suppose, because Ben Hamer is in goal for Watford. Um, but yeah, it's not been too bad so far. The first half of Watford was definitely better than the second half so far. We've looked a little bit shaky, I've got to be honest. We're holding on for dear life at the moment. Hopefully the substitutions make a difference, though. Here's Ryan Andrews. Ah, he fluffs it. That's a good opportunity as well to get a ball into the box then. Watford pressing very high at the moment. Wesley Hewitson, great defending there. It's end to end. Watford are up one end 1 minute, next minute Hull are up our end. I think it's going to be like that for the rest of the game, actually. If you wouldn't FPL lad, that would be great. I don't want to get into any trouble if that's okay. Yeah, nearly 70 minutes gone now. As I said, Watford have made two substitutions. Yassir Espria, who I thought um, had a bit of a mixed games come off. Tomins has come on, hopefully to add a little bit more composure on that right hand side. And then back in Bio's come on, I suppose, to add a bit more energy and maybe pressing intent from the front. So, I'll probably agree with the substitutions, to be honest with you. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Here's Kayembe. into Jamal Lewis, into Bakambayo. Jamal Lewis with a chance to have a shot, and it's saved by Allsop goal. What a save that was. Jamal Lewis nearly scoring for Watford. Oh my God. Here's Kayembe. Back to Porteous. Back to Ismail Kone. He's having a good game. Here's Kone driving forward. Out to Ken Sema, looking to drill the ball into the box. That's a poor ball by Sema. Here's Kone. Kayembe looking to have a shot again. And it goes over by Ismail Kone. Good spell there for Watford. Oh my God, I'm very nervous. Come on, Watford. I think this might end in a draw, you know. Can't remember my exact score prediction from my match preview. If anyone remembers what I predicted in my Hull City match preview, please let me know. I'm sure I went for a 1-1 draw in that actually. Um, let's see what happens. Here come Hull City on the front foot. They're overloading players down this left-hand side at the moment. Oh, it's sweaty now. Come on, Watford. I can see the Watford fans in that far corner over there, expectantly waiting a second Watford goal. Let's see if they can do it. No problem at all, Felipe. My pleasure. I would I take a draw? I would take a draw. Yes, I would. I do agree. I do agree with you. Um, but I think Hull City are there for the taking. Watford have had a few opportunities to score today that we just haven't quite taken. Um, and yeah, we've got a lot tougher games to come, especially next weekend at home to Southampton. And then the following Tuesday, we're at home to Ipswich Town. So both of them are very tough games as well. So if we can pick up the 3 points today, um, I would definitely appreciate that very much. Here comes Kone driving forward, out to Jamal Lewis. Lewis having a very good game today, one of his best in the Watford shirt so far. His bio takes a touch, keeps the ball still. His Stemmer tries to spread it out wide. Back with back in bio, he tries to turn on the edge of the box. He still has the ball. Back in bio still has the ball. Here's Kayembe. Oh, God, we just took too long. Someone just needed to have a shot in that at that time. And here's Hull City driving forwards. Porteous picks it back up though. Well done, Ryan. Here's Jamal Lewis. Ooh, we're still creating chances. We're still there. Come on. Oh! What the hell? What the hell's going on? Wesley Hoot has just scored from the halfway line. Wesley Hoot has just scored a ridiculous goal. What the hell is going on? Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe my eyes. What the hell just happened? I don't even think that was real. Am I in a dream? Wesley Hoot, I said he was having a good game. Let's have a look on the replay here. Oh my God. Wesley Hoot has just done an Ismail Assar. He scored from the halfway line. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. It's 2-1 Watford. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. I mean, that is literally I mean, that's poor goalkeeping. I'm not quite sure what Allsop's doing in goal there. However, Wesley Hoot, let me just repeat that. Wesley Hoot has just scored a goal away at Hull City from the halfway line to put Watford 2-1 up. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Let me change the score. I don't have words to describe that. That was unreal from Wesley Hoot. What a guy. What a guy. Oh, I might have to do a separate match reaction video. There's so much to talk about. Um, wow, what a goal from Wesley Hoot. Unbelievable scenes in the away end at Watford. Come on, come on. Oh, wow. And yes, I will use this as an excuse to ask you to subscribe to the Watford Way. It'd be very much appreciated. Just hit the button down below. Thank you very much. Right, let's keep calm and composed because the last time Watford scored against Hull City, we then conceded again 2 minutes later. So let's hold on to this lead now. Here's Hull City. The ball's whipped in. It's headed clear. Here's Tom Ince defending down the right-hand side. Let's see your reactions in chat. FPL lad says, "Come on." Fred says, "Get in." Felipe says, "Wow." Melanie is very happy. Wendell Boy is very happy. How long to go, James? Well, let me tell you, VJ, right now, we have about less than 15 minutes to go of normal time in this game, plus whatever time gets added on. Yeah, 15 minutes or so of normal time. Oh! Oh! Oh, sorry, I thought that was a whole City goal then. Right, the referee blew up for a free kick. Wow, that was unbelievable. Oh my god, I can't believe it. What a goal. What a goal. What is happening to this Watford team? Are we actually a good team or are we just lucky? I don't know. Oh, wow. Can't believe it. Here come Hull City, though. I can't take my eyes off this game. I'll get to your comments in just a moment. Let me just watch this Hull City attack. Here's Scott Twine. Plays a really good ball inside. Watford defend well. Kayembe picks it back up, showing his strength there. And he plays it to Vacuum Bio, who's one-on-one at the moment. Vacuum Bio looking for some support. And he loses the ball as per usual. FPL lads says, of course, Van Dijk is a great centre back, but can he score a halfway line goal away at Hull City on a cold December day? No, he cannot. And that's because Wesley Hoot is better than Virgil van Dijk. The teenage Aspie says, goodness me, Wesley Hoot. I agree. Unbelievable goal. And yeah, Jeffo, unfortunately, I don't know why you backed the wrong team today. £300 has been lost. I do apologise. However, for that, you do get to see my very happy face, unless Watford concede a second goal. But for now, I'm very happy. And Hull City have a shot that goes behind for a Watford goal kick. Who's the captain, says Felipe. I said this earlier today. I think for me, there's three players who could be Watford captain: Wesley Hoot, Jake Livermore, and Ken Sema. I think those are the three players for me who are candidates for the Watford captaincy. And yeah, I think Wesley Hoot. I mean, what a guy! What a guy! What a strike! Yes, you could argue the goalkeeping from also the whole city was atrocious, and I do agree. However, he had the shot; it went in the back of the net, and that's all I care about. And Wesley Hoot has done that for me today. I love Wesley Hoot. What a guy! He can have my kids. I don't actually have any kids, but you know what I mean. Watford making some substitutions now. Let's just take a look at who's coming on. Matty Pollock and Francisco Sierralta coming on for Watford. So Valerian Ismail is parking the bus, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Wow. That was exciting. Okay, so it's Sema off for Francisco Sierralta. And I did not see who Matty Pollock come on for. I do apologise. I think it was Pollock or Ryan Andrews. Yeah, that's it. So Ryan Andrews off and Matty Pollock on. So good to see Matty Pollock getting a chance as well. Uh, let's hope Valerian Ismail is correct in making these substitutions. Is he right to park the bus this early on? I don't know. Richard says we'll be back in the top 10 of the championship if we hold on. That would be absolutely superb. Um, can Watford push the playoffs? Am I getting too carried away? Yes, I am. Do I care? No, I don't. We are the best team in the entire world. Okay, let's let's calm down. Let's calm down. Here we go. Hull City with the ball at the moment, trying to create an equalizer. They spread it out to the left-hand side. Back with Allsop. Allsop looking to find a pass. He does so. Launches it upfield. And Wesley Hoot wins the ball once again. My man of the match today, Wesley Hoot. What a guy. What a guy. Is Ismail Kone driving forward. What a run from Ismail Kone. Ah, that's unlucky. Wow. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. I need to have another drink of my water. Oh, wow. I'm happy. I'm a happy guy. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable scenes. Oh dear. Please subscribe to the Watford Way if you haven't already as well. Hopefully today our aim is to hit 805 subscribers. We're 3 subscribers away from that goal. So if you are new here, if you're a Watford fan, a Hull fan, or a neutral, and you're interested in listening to me or any of our other videos, please hit that subscribe button down below. It'll be an early Christmas present for me, and it would be very much appreciated indeed. Oh, Ben Hamer with a fantastic save. Goodness me. I mean, this game has had it all. It's had halfway line goals. It's had a penalty save by a 36-year-old, basically retired goalkeeper. It's had a Kayembe thunderbolt shot from the edge of the box. It's had a Scott Twine goal, the whole city. What else has this game got in store for us? Let's have a look. Goes out again for a whole city corner. Watford are under the cosh at the moment. His whole city putting the pressure on Watford. Another set piece. Can Watford hold on? The ball's crossed in. It's headed away by Porteous. Hull City still have the ball. Keep your fingers crossed, guys. It's whipped back into the box. Headed away once again. It's shot and it goes wide of Ben Hamer's left-hand post for a Watford goal kick. Goodness me. My phone's going absolutely bananas. Another substitution for Hull City. Scott Twine, the scorer of their first goal, has come off, and Traore has come on for Hull. So Scott Twine off, Traore coming on for Hull City. Oh, this Saturday night could be perfect for me. I've got a pizza right after this stream. So if Watford win, I've got a pizza, 3 points in the bag. Um, I could be tempting fate there, but let's see what happens. Shot goes over, just goes over Ben Hamer's crossbar then. Number 23 for Hull City has been very dangerous this afternoon. Um, Yeah, just goes over Ben Hamer's crossbar, literally by about 2 inches. Goodness me. Thank you for joining me today as well, very much appreciated. I understand I'm not the best football commentator in the world. I think Ben Hamer's just been booked there for time wasting, actually, which is very strange. He has. You might as well do it then. Why not? Yeah, I appreciate I'm not the best commentator in the world, but what I do offer is passion for Watford Football Club, which I think we all have, don't we? So hopefully I can help some of you guys who aren't able to watch today enjoy the game vicariously through me. Here we go. Here's Hull City, desperately trying to get an equalising goal. Less than 5 minutes to go now, and Matty Pollock clears. Well done, Matty. And what a great away day this would be for Watford fans up in Hull. We can hold on to these 3 points. Vacuum Bio pressing Allsop. VJ says he's got a prosecco and mince pie ready for when we win. Oh, I hope so, VJ. Is it too early for a mince pie? I don't know. I do have to say I've got my Christmas decorations up already. I don't. Is that too early? I don't know. I think some people put them up quite late. Some people put them up straight after Halloween. But yeah, our Christmas decorations went up a few days ago, which I don't think is too early, at least in my opinion. Yeah, I agree, VJ. I think Bio offers something different. I mean, Rivich just scored loads of goals so far this season already. I think he's on 7 goals so far in the championship. But Bio does offer a bit more. I think it's just fair to say. I think he offers a bit more energy off the bench. I think he presses the defense a bit more. Um, but he's not a clinical finisher. I think Vacuum Bio. I think that's what people's issue is with him. Whereas I think Rivich, I think he's a good finisher, but he doesn't offer a lot else. Melanie likes Bio as well. That's interesting. Um, and yeah, Reece Healy again. I mean, I really like Reece Healy, but it's just not been given a chance. I think he might be off in January potentially on loan or permanently. We'll have to wait and see. Come on, Watford. Only a couple of minutes left of normal time. Let's see what the referee adds on. I'm sure it'll be more minutes than we would appreciate. I'm going to hesitate a guess to say they're going to add on 4 minutes of added time. That tends to be the amount, 4 or 5 minutes of added time the referees tend to add on. Um, let's see what happens. His whole city back in possession. Everyone's back defending for Watford. We've got basically a back seven now defending. And Ben Hamer claims, what a game. Well done, Ben. Yeah, got some good football later actually as well. Manchester United versus Newcastle. Can't wait to watch that. So yeah, if Watford win, I've got a pizza about to be ready. Um, yeah, it's going to be a very good Saturday night for me. So we've got about a minute and a half left of normal time now. No, let's see what the referee adds on. I reckon 4 or 5 minutes. I reckon it'll be quite a long time. Come on, Watford, let's hold on. Don't ruin it now. I'm nervous. I might go a bit quiet for the next couple of minutes. I do apologise. And yeah, as I said, lots of away games coming up in January. So I can assure you I'll be here for lots of watch alongs in January. And we play Blackburn a couple of days before Christmas this year as well. So in terms of watch alongs and live streams for you guys to join in with, Blackburn on the 23rd of December. Keep an eye on for that. That will probably be my next live stream to watch. His vacuum bio running forward. It's a 2-on-2 situation for Watford. He's taking it to the corner flag, which is understandable. 5 minutes added time. I told you it would be about that, and yeah, 5 minutes has been added on by the fourth official. Bio's won a throw-in for Watford, just down by the Hull City corner flag, down its right-hand side. A lot of Hull fans leaving the stadium as well, so they obviously don't believe their team's gonna get back into it. Yeah, Hull City before this game, you have to remember they were having a much better season than Watford. They were 6 points better off. They're much higher in the table than we were as well. And if Watford win this game, we close that gap to 3 points. And as someone pointed out earlier, I believe Watford move into the top half of the championship table, the top 10 if we win today, as current results stand. Substitution for Watford, by the way, just to let you know, is Marcone has come off and Tom Bashiri has just come on. And things have got very serious now because I desperately want to win this game. And I do not want to concede any silly goals at all. Here we go. Hull City are really pushing now. Everyone's committed forward. Come on. Fingers crossed. If you're watching from home, please keep your fingers crossed. Come on, Watford. It's headed away again by Wesley Hoot. He's Eddie Kayembe. Back to Tom Ince. Back to Kayembe. Kayembe, go on, son. Go on, son. That's it. Yes. Takes it to the corner flag, using his strength to do so. And that's well played by Eddie Kayembe, wasting some time there for Watford. Great play by Tom Ince and Eddie Kayembe. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I apologise if I go a bit quiet. So I'm watching the screen with all my attention. I'm manifesting a Watford win right now. Here's Tom Bashiri. Vacuum bio. I mean, referee, that's got to be a foul. I can't believe that. Vacuum bio was taken down on the edge of the Hull City penalty box. The referee just waved it away. Oh my god. So 2 minutes to go. 3 minutes of the added time has been played. Come on. Oh, here we go. Hull City about to get a cross into the box. They do so. The way Jamal Lewis wins it back. It goes out to a Hull City throw. Do Watford deserve to win this game? I would say so, especially when you take into account the penalty save as well. Or am I just being biased? I don't know. I'm probably a very biased fan. I'll be honest with you. Here we go. Here's Hull City. 1 minute, 10 seconds left. Looking to work a chance. They cross it in the box. It's headed on and cleared just about by Ryan Porteous. Tom Ince gets it away. collide with the advertising hoardings. Oh god, I'm nervous. Ozan, 2 fans come on for the last minute. That's hilarious in itself. Obviously, formerly at Watford. There's not long left to go now, guys. 20 seconds. I think Watford have just about got this in the bag. Maybe one last chance for Hull City. Here's Allsop, he plays it out. The referee's playing on. Has the referee blown up yet? What's happened? I thought the referee had blown for full time. Looks like he's blown for a Hull City free kick. So Ryan Porteous here has gave away a free kick. Not really in a dangerous area, but they do have a free kick, Hull City, and it's one last chance. And it's played in by number 15 for Hull. And it's headed away by Ryan Porteous. And that surely has to be it, referee. Surely. We've played over the 5 minutes allocated. There seems to be a bit of a fight going on now between Porteous and one of the Hull City players. Hull City losing their heads a bit here. And I feel sorry for the guy earlier in the stream who came in and said he bet £300 on Hull City to win this game, and Watford have gone and ruined his day. But I'm very happy. Come on. Ben Hamer here with a free kick. And once he kicks this, that should be it. Surely, ref. What is going on in this game? And that's it. Watford have the 3 points. Come on. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Wow. Let's just digest quickly before I leave what we have witnessed today. Firstly, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It'd be very much appreciated. Secondly, Watford have come away with the 3 points away at Hull City at the MKM Stadium. Oh my God. Let's talk about what happened. So, start of the game, very, very frantic. Edu Kayembe puts Watford ahead. Great strike. Scott Twine, great strike from him as well. Liam Delap with a run forward for Hull City. Ball falls to Scott Twine. I can barely speak. I'm so excited. Ball falls to Scott Twine. He puts it away. Ben Hamer saves the penalty. Jake Livermore gives it away. Ben Hamer comes up trumps, saves the penalty. What happened then? Well, Wesley, who I don't know how he did it. I need to watch it back on the replay again, but he scores from the halfway line to put Watford 2-1 up. And Watford hold on. They defend resolutely, and we come away with the 3 points. So let's see where that puts Watford in the championship table. Let's take a quick look. And I'm losing my voice now. Let's take a look. So that puts Watford up to 10th in the championship table on 27 points. And the gap between Watford and the player positions is now just 3 points between Watford and 6th place Hull City. Absolutely fantastic. I'm very happy. I'm losing my voice. I am going to have to go now and eat and recover after what was a very stressful afternoon watching Watford as per usual. But we come away with the 3 points. That's the most important thing. As I said earlier in the stream, there will be a Southampton match preview to come next Thursday night. So make sure you watch that. And yeah, the next live stream, the next watch along for a away game will probably be on the 23rd of December as Watford take on Blackburn Rovers away from home. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's very much appreciated. I appreciate you guys keeping me company, and it's obviously better when Watford put on a positive performance and when we pick up the 3 points as well. So yeah, there's not much more for me to say. Please subscribe to the channel. Check us out on our social media channels as well, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, and of course here on YouTube. And apart from that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye. Come on, the Golden Boys. Very happy.